Welcome back to All IndyCar, the show where we talk about anything and everything IndyCar related. Early in the history of the IRL, many obscure drivers were in the field, many of which will be future entries to the series. Jack Miller was one of the most random because instead of having a background in racing, he had one in dentistry. Jack Miller was born on June 14th, 1961 into a normal family. His earliest documented racing experience was his 1986 season in the Indy Lights series with a one-off start at Miami. After this, I was unable to find any motorsports results until 1992 when he returned to the Lights series, starting 2 races that year. Then in 1993, he made his full-time series debut with an average finish of 15.8. He was unable to find success in Indy Lights, but did win the Class B championship in Indy Lights this season. A short-lived class championship where drivers would race outdated March chassis. The series only lasted 1 year, but nevertheless, Jack Miller would be the only winner of the Indy Lights Class B championship ever. Albeit he didn't have competition for this championship, but still an achievement nevertheless. He would be full-time in the series once again for the 1994 Indy Lights season, with slight improvement, but nevertheless the results wouldn't be stellar. 1995 and 1996 wouldn't show any improvement, but despite this, he would move on to greener pastures. Not too much success found Jack in his occasional light starts, but that didn't stop him from competing in the inaugural IRL season. Racing for Arizona Motorsports part-time, he got a best finish of 15th in the first race at Walt Disney World. He'd finish 23rd in the points but still lose his ride. He would then move over to Sinden Racing Services for the 1998 season, where he would DNQ at Phoenix and have a best finish of 9th. He would then sign with TriStar Motorsports, where he'd run part-time for 2 seasons with a best finish of 18th. After his stint at TriStar, Jack would sign for Cahill Racing for a part-time campaign in 2001. This crash at Atlanta, however, would injure him and force him into early retirement. Did Jack Miller deserve a ride in IndyCar? No, not really, but he was a driver fit for the era. He was one of the more qualified drivers to pop into the world of IndyCar, especially when compared to others. I'm looking at you, celebrity. But a guy who only finished on the lead lap 4 times in Indy Lights is never going to find success in IndyCar. Plus, you gotta account that the man started his career when he was 31. In racing, once drivers hit about 30, they're admitted into an old folks' home. Jack retired with 22 IndyCar starts, a best finish of 9th, coming at only 1 of 4 races he ever finished in his IndyCar career. Later in life, Jack would partner with 4-time Super Bowl winner Adam Vinatieri to start up the aptly named Miller Vinatieri Motorsports. The team currently races in the USF 2000 and Indy Pro 2000 series. Jack's son, Jack William, is racing in the Indy Pro 2000 series, where he currently sits 11th in the points. Jack Miller was never destined for IndyCar stardom, but the man has done something that a select few people in the world can say, and that is that he raced in the Indianapolis 500. He will be remembered forever as the racing dentist, and those Colgate cars will always have a soft spot in my heart.